Welcome to the Mind Shelf, where we transform minds and elevate lives. I'm here to guide you on a journey that will fundamentally change how you approach every single day. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful concepts you'll ever encounter: how to live your life at full power. This isn't just another motivational talk. This is a complete blueprint for unleashing the extraordinary potential that lies dormant within you. If you've ever felt like you're operating at half capacity, if you've ever wondered what it would feel like to wake up every morning with unstoppable energy and purpose, then this video is specifically designed for you. Get ready to discover the secrets that separate those who merely exist from those who truly live at their maximum potential. The complete guide: how to live your life at full power. Living at full power isn't about burning out or pushing yourself beyond reasonable limits. It's about optimizing every aspect of your existence to create a life of purpose, energy, and fulfillment. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be and achieving the things you were meant to achieve. This comprehensive guide will show you exactly how to unlock that potential. Understanding full power living. Full power living means operating from a place of complete alignment between your values, actions, and aspirations. It's when your physical energy, mental clarity, emotional intelligence, and spiritual purpose all work in harmony to create an unstoppable force of positive change in your life and the lives of others. When you live at full power, you don't just react to life, you create it. You don't just survive challenges, you transform them into opportunities. You don't just dream about success, you systematically build it day by day, decision by decision. The foundation of full power living rests on several key pillars that we'll explore in detail: physical vitality, mental mastery, emotional intelligence, spiritual alignment, purposeful action, and continuous growth. Each pillar supports and amplifies the others, creating a synergistic effect that multiplies your overall life force. Pillar 1. Physical vitality. Your energy foundation. Your body is the vehicle through which you experience life and achieve your dreams. Without physical vitality, every other aspect of full power living becomes significantly more difficult. This isn't about becoming a fitness model. It's about optimizing your physical state to support your highest aspirations. The energy equation. Physical vitality comes from mastering 4 fundamental areas: sleep, nutrition, movement, and recovery. These aren't separate components, they're interconnected systems that either support or sabotage each other. Quality sleep is your most powerful recovery tool. During deep sleep, your brain literally cleanses itself of toxins, consolidates memories, and prepares for peak performance. The difference between someone who consistently gets 7-9 hours of quality sleep and someone who doesn't is like comparing a high-performance sports car to one running on contaminated fuel. To optimize your sleep, create a sacred evening routine. Dim lights 2 hours before bed. Avoid screens or use blue light filters, and keep your bedroom cool and completely dark. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary dedicated solely to rest and recovery. Fueling for peak performance. Nutrition isn't about restriction, it's about providing your body with premium fuel. Think of yourself as an elite athlete, because in the game of life, that's exactly what you are. Elite athletes don't eat junk food before competition. And neither should you before tackling your most important goals. Focus on whole foods that provide sustained energy. Lean proteins for muscle maintenance and satiety. Complex carbohydrates for brain fuel. Healthy fats for hormone production. And plenty of vegetables for micronutrients and fiber. Hydration is equally crucial. Even mild dehydration can significantly impact cognitive function and energy levels. Movement is medicine. Exercise isn't punishment for eating, it's a celebration of what your body can do. Regular movement increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which literally grows new brain cells and improves cognitive function. It boosts mood-regulating neurotransmitters, improves cardiovascular health, and builds physical confidence that translates into mental confidence. Find forms of movement you genuinely enjoy. This might be weightlifting, dancing, hiking, martial arts, or yoga. The best exercise program is the one you'll actually follow consistently. Consistency beats intensity when it comes to long-term results. Recovery and regeneration. High performers understand that recovery isn't the absence of training. It's part of the training. This includes active recovery through gentle movement, stress management techniques, and regular periods of complete rest. Your body and mind need downtime to integrate growth and prepare for future challenges. Pillar 2. Mental mastery. Commanding your inner world. Your mind is your most powerful tool. But without proper training, it can become your greatest limitation. Mental mastery involves developing focus, building resilience, and creating empowering thought patterns that support your highest aspirations. The focus revolution. In our age of constant distraction, the ability to focus deeply has become a rare and valuable superpower. Focus isn't just about concentration. It's about directing your mental energy toward what matters most while consciously ignoring what doesn't serve you. Deep focus requires eliminating or managing distractions, but it also requires building your concentration like a muscle. Start with brief periods of focused work. Perhaps 25 minutes using the Pomodoro technique, and gradually extend these periods as your focus strengthens. Create environmental supports for focus, a dedicated workspace, noise-canceling headphones, and clear boundaries with others about your focused work time. Turn off notifications and use website blockers during deep work sessions. Developing mental resilience. Resilience isn't about being tough, it's about being flexible. Like a tree that bends in strong winds rather than breaking, mental resilience allows you to adapt to challenges while maintaining your core strength and direction. Build resilience by reframing obstacles as training opportunities. Every challenge you face is strengthening your ability to handle future challenges. This doesn't mean being positive about everything. It means finding the growth opportunity in every experience. Practice cognitive flexibility by regularly examining your assumptions and beliefs. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me move toward my goals or away from them? If a thought pattern isn't serving you, consciously choose a more empowering perspective. Creating empowering mental patterns. Your thoughts create your reality, but most people have never consciously chosen their thought patterns. They're running on mental programming installed by others' parents, society, media, rather than software they've deliberately chosen and updated. Develop awareness of your internal dialogue. Notice when you're engaging in self-limiting thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I don't have time, or that's impossible for someone like me. These thoughts aren't facts, they're habits that can be changed. Replace limiting thoughts with empowering ones. I'm learning and growing every day. I prioritize what matters most, and I find creative solutions to challenges. This isn't toxic positivity, it's strategic thinking that supports your goals rather than sabotaging them. The power of visualization. Elite athletes have long understood the power of mental rehearsal. Your brain processes vividly imagined experiences similarly to actual experiences, which means you can literally practice success in your mind. Spend time each day visualizing yourself successfully handling challenges and achieving your goals. Make these visualizations as detailed and emotionally engaging as possible. See yourself confidently presenting to a large audience, feel the satisfaction of completing a challenging project, or experience the joy of reaching a fitness milestone. Pillar 3. Emotional intelligence, your relationship superpower. Emotional intelligence. The ability to understand, manage, and effectively use emotions is perhaps the most predictive factor of success in both personal and professional relationships. It's the difference between reacting to life and responding to it with wisdom and intention. Self-awareness, the foundation. Before you can master your emotions, you must become aware of them. Most people experience emotions as overwhelming forces that happen to them rather than information they can use to make better decisions. Develop emotional awareness by regularly checking in with yourself throughout the day. What are you feeling right now? What might have triggered this emotion? What is this emotion trying to tell you about your needs or values? Create an emotional vocabulary that goes beyond good, bad, happy, and sad. The more precisely you can identify your emotions, the more effectively you can work with them. Are you feeling frustrated, disappointed, overwhelmed, or exhausted? Each of these emotions provides different information and suggests different responses. Self-regulation, choosing your response. Self-regulation isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about choosing how to express and use them effectively. This involves developing a pause between stimulus and response, where you can choose your reaction rather than being controlled by automatic patterns. Practice the stop technique when you notice strong emotions arising. Stop what you're doing. Take a breath. Observe what you're feeling and thinking and proceed with intention rather than reaction. Develop healthy outlets for strong emotions. Physical exercise for anger or frustration. Creative expression for sadness or joy. And social connection for loneliness or celebration. Emotions are energy that needs to move through you rather than being stuck inside you. Empathy and social skills. Understanding others' emotions and responding appropriately is crucial for building strong relationships and creating positive influence. This isn't about being a people pleaser. It's about being genuinely attuned to others while maintaining healthy boundaries. Practice active listening by focusing completely on understanding others rather than preparing your response. Notice both verbal and nonverbal communication cues. Ask questions that help you understand others' perspectives and experiences. Develop your communication skills by learning to express your needs and boundaries clearly and respectfully. Use I statements to share your experience without blaming others, and practice expressing appreciation and acknowledgement regularly. Pillar 4, spiritual alignment, your purpose compass. Spiritual alignment doesn't necessarily mean religious practice. It means connecting with something greater than yourself and living according to your deepest values and purpose. This connection provides meaning, direction, and resilience during challenging times. Discovering your core values. Your values are your internal compass, guiding you toward decisions and actions that feel authentic and fulfilling. Many people have never consciously identified their values, instead living according to others' expectations or societal defaults. Identify your core values by reflecting on peak experiences in your life. What was happening during times when you felt most alive, engaged, and fulfilled? What values were being honored during these experiences? Common core values include growth, contribution, creativity, connection, adventure, security, freedom, and excellence. Once you've identified your top 5 values, use them as a decision-making filter. Does this opportunity, relationship, or commitment align with your core values? Creating meaning and purpose. Purpose isn't something you find like a hidden treasure. It's something you create through conscious choice and action. Purpose emerges from the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for, if relevant to your situation. Reflect on what problems you feel called to solve or what positive impact you want to create in the world. This doesn't have to be grandiose. It might be raising healthy children, creating beautiful art, or helping people solve technical problems. What matters is that it feels meaningful to you. Purpose provides resilience during difficult times and energy during routine tasks. When you're connected to your purpose, challenges become obstacles to overcome rather than reasons to quit. Practices for spiritual connection. Develop regular practices that connect you with your spiritual dimension. This might include meditation, prayer, time in nature, journaling, creative expression, or service to others. These practices help you maintain perspective and access wisdom beyond your everyday thinking mind. Meditation, even just 10-15 minutes daily, can significantly improve your ability to stay centered and make decisions from wisdom rather than reactivity. Start with simple breath awareness or use guided meditations until you develop your own practice. Gratitude practices shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. This isn't about denying problems, it's about maintaining awareness of the good while working to improve what needs changing. Pillar 5, Purposeful Action. transforming dreams into reality. All the awareness, energy, and intention in the world means nothing without consistent, purposeful action. This pillar is about translating your vision into concrete results through strategic planning and disciplined execution. Goal setting with power. Most people set goals that are either too vague to be actionable or too focused on outcomes they can't directly control. Powerful goals are specific, measurable, and focused on processes you can control. Use the SMART framework as a starting point: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. But go beyond SMART by ensuring your goals align with your values and contribute to your larger vision. Break large goals into smaller, manageable actions. If your goal is to write a book, break it down into daily writing sessions. If you want to improve your fitness, focus on specific weekly workout schedules rather than vague intentions to get in shape. The power of systems over goals. While goals provide direction, systems provide progress. A system is a collection of daily practices and habits that move you toward your desired outcomes. Systems focus on the process rather than the outcome, making them more sustainable and less dependent on motivation. For example, instead of setting a goal to lose weight, create a system of healthy eating and regular exercise. Instead of setting a goal to build a business, create a system of daily actions that build your skills, network, and opportunities. Systems compound over time, creating momentum that makes progress feel more natural and sustainable. They also provide satisfaction from daily wins, rather than delayed gratification from distant achievements. Time management and prioritization. Time management isn't about doing more things. It's about doing the right things with focused attention. The key is distinguishing between what's urgent and what's important, and consistently choosing importance over urgency. Use time blocking to protect your most important work. Schedule specific blocks of time for deep work, and treat these appointments with yourself as seriously as you would treat meetings with important clients. Practice saying no to opportunities that don't align with your priorities. Every yes to something that doesn't matter is a no to something that does. This isn't about being inflexible, it's about being intentional. Building unstoppable momentum. Momentum is built through consistency rather than intensity. Small, consistent actions compound over time to create extraordinary results. This is why daily habits are so powerful. They create forward movement even when motivation is low. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate small wins and learn from setbacks without judging yourself harshly. The goal is continuous improvement, not flawless execution. Create accountability systems that support your goals. This might include working with a coach, joining a mastermind group, or simply sharing your commitments with supportive friends or family members. Pillar 6. Continuous growth. Your evolution engine. Full power living requires continuous learning and growth. The moment you stop growing, you start declining. This pillar is about maintaining beginner's mind, embracing challenges as opportunities, and consistently expanding your capabilities. Adopting a growth mindset. Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck's research on fixed versus growth mindset revolutionized our understanding of learning and achievement. A growth mindset believes that abilities can be developed through effort, strategy, and input from others. A fixed mindset believes that abilities are static traits that cannot be significantly developed. People with growth mindsets see failures as learning opportunities, embrace challenges as chances to improve, and view effort as the path to mastery. They're more resilient, more willing to take risks, and ultimately more successful in achieving their goals. Cultivate growth mindset by reframing challenges as opportunities, viewing effort as investment rather than indication of inadequacy, and seeing feedback as valuable information rather than personal criticism. Learning as a lifestyle. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to learn continuously is one of your most valuable assets. This doesn't mean constantly consuming information. It means actively developing new skills and perspectives that expand your capabilities. Identify the skills that will be most valuable for achieving your goals and systematically develop them. This might include technical skills related to your career, social skills for building relationships, or creative skills for personal fulfillment. Use active learning techniques rather than passive consumption. Practice new skills regularly, teach others what you're learning, and apply new knowledge in real-world situations. The goal is integration, not just information gathering. Embracing discomfort as growth. Growth always involves discomfort. It's the signal that you're expanding beyond your current capabilities. Learning to embrace rather than avoid this discomfort is essential for continuous development. Regularly engage in activities that challenge you in different ways. This might include public speaking if you're introverted, creative projects if you're analytically minded, or physical challenges if you're primarily intellectual. Discomfort tolerance can be developed like any other skill. Start with small challenges and gradually increase the difficulty as your comfort zone expands. Remember that temporary discomfort often leads to permanent growth. Reflection and integration. Regular reflection helps you extract maximum learning from your experiences and integrate new insights into your life. Without reflection, experiences remain just events rather than becoming wisdom. Develop a regular reflection practice, whether through journaling, meditation, or discussions with trusted mentors or friends. Ask yourself, what did I learn? How can I apply this learning? What would I do differently next time? Use reflection to identify patterns in your behavior, thinking, and results. Self-awareness accelerates growth by helping you understand what works, what doesn't, and why. Integration, living all 6 pillars. Living at full power isn't about perfecting one area while neglecting others. It's about developing all 6 pillars simultaneously and allowing them to support and amplify each other. Physical vitality provides energy for mental focus. Emotional intelligence enhances relationships that support your goals. Spiritual alignment provides direction for purposeful action. Continuous growth ensures ongoing development. Creating your full power blueprint. Start by assessing your current state in each pillar. Where are you strong? Where do you need development? This isn't about judgment. It's about honest assessment that guides your growth priorities. Create specific, actionable commitments in each area. These don't have to be huge changes. Small, consistent improvements in multiple areas often create more dramatic results than major changes in one area. Design daily routines that support all 6 pillars. Your morning routine might include physical exercise, meditation or reflection, goal review, and learning. Your evening routine might include reflection, preparation for tomorrow, and relaxation practices. The compound effect of full power living. When you consistently develop all 6 pillars, you experience what we might call the compound effect of personal development. Improvements in one area amplify improvements in others, creating exponential rather than linear growth. Physical fitness improves mental clarity, which enhances decision-making, which leads to better results, which increases confidence, which motivates continued growth. Each positive change creates momentum for additional positive changes. This is why full power living feels sustainable rather than exhausting. Instead of forcing yourself to improve through willpower alone, you're creating systems and habits that naturally support your highest aspirations. Maintaining balance while pursuing excellence. Full power living isn't about perfectionism or constant pressure to improve. It's about finding sustainable ways to honor your potential while enjoying the journey. This requires regular rest, celebration of progress, and self-compassion during difficult periods. Remember that growth isn't always linear. You'll have periods of rapid progress and periods of plateau or even apparent regression. This is natural and normal. The key is maintaining your practices and trusting the process even when results aren't immediately visible. Build in regular periods of complete rest and recreation. High performance requires recovery, and attempting to maintain peak intensity constantly leads to burnout rather than breakthrough. Overcoming common obstacles. Every person pursuing full power living will face predictable obstacles. Anticipating and preparing for these challenges increases your likelihood of success. The motivation myth. Many people wait for motivation before taking action, but motivation is actually the result of action, not the cause. Successful people take action first, which creates momentum and generates motivation to continue. Build systems and habits that don't depend on motivation. When exercise is a scheduled part of your day rather than something you do when you feel motivated, you'll exercise consistently regardless of your emotional state. Analysis paralysis. The pursuit of perfect planning can prevent you from starting at all. While planning is important, action provides information that planning alone cannot. Start with imperfect action and adjust as you learn. The comparison trap. Comparing your beginning to someone else's middle or your behind the scenes to their highlight reel is a recipe for discouragement. Focus on your own growth and progress rather than how you measure against others. All or nothing thinking. Perfectionism often leads to abandoning efforts after minor setbacks. Develop flexibility and resilience by viewing setbacks as temporary rather than permanent, specific rather than general, and external rather than internal. Advanced strategies for peak performance. Once you've established the foundation of full power living, you can incorporate advanced strategies that optimize your performance and accelerate your results. Energy management. Over time management. Instead of trying to manage time more efficiently, focus on managing your energy more effectively. Identify your natural energy rhythms and schedule your most important work during peak energy periods. Protect your energy by saying no to energy-draining activities and relationships that don't align with your values or goals. Invest your energy in activities and relationships that energize rather than deplete you. The power of environment design. Your environment shapes your behavior more than you realize. Design your physical and social environments to support the behaviors and mindset you want to develop. Remove temptations and obstacles from your environment, while adding cues and supports for positive behaviors. If you want to read more, place books where you'll see them and remove distracting devices from your bedroom. Leveraging community and accountability. Surround yourself with people who are also committed to growth and excellence. The people you spend the most time with significantly influence your attitudes, behaviors, and results. Join or create mastermind groups. Find mentors and coaches and build relationships with others who share your commitment to living at full power. Community provides support, accountability, and inspiration that makes the journey more enjoyable and sustainable. Living your legacy. Full power living ultimately isn't just about personal achievement. It's about creating positive impact that extends beyond your own life. When you live at your highest potential, you inspire others to do the same, creating ripple effects that can transform families, communities, and organizations. Consider the legacy you want to create through your life. How do you want to be remembered? What positive impact do you want to have on others? These questions provide additional motivation and meaning for your commitment to full power living. The ripple effect of excellence. When you consistently operate at your highest level, you give others permission to do the same. Your commitment to growth and excellence becomes a gift not just to yourself, but to everyone whose life you touch. This doesn't require perfection or constant achievement. It simply requires consistent commitment to growth, authenticity in your relationships, and service to something greater than yourself. Conclusion: your full power life awaits. Living at full power isn't a destination you reach. It's a way of traveling through life. It's a commitment to honoring your potential, serving others, and creating meaning through your choices and actions. Every day presents new opportunities to choose growth over stagnation, courage over comfort, and contribution over consumption. These choices, made consistently over time, create a life of deep fulfillment, significant impact, and genuine joy. The 6 pillars of full power living: physical vitality, mental mastery, emotional intelligence, spiritual alignment, purposeful action, and continuous growth, provide a comprehensive framework for creating the life you truly want. But frameworks are only valuable when applied consistently in real life. Start where you are, with what you have, and take the next right action. Trust that small, consistent steps in the right direction will compound into extraordinary results over time. Your full power life is waiting for you to claim it, one choice at a time. Remember that the goal isn't to become perfect. It's to become more fully yourself. to express your unique gifts, pursue your authentic dreams, and contribute your distinctive value to the world. This is what it means to live at full power, and this is the adventure that awaits you. The question isn't whether you have the potential to live at full power. You absolutely do. The question is whether you'll make the commitment to develop that potential consistently, courageously, and joyfully. The choice, as always, is yours. And there you have it, your complete blueprint for living life at full power. If this resonates with you, if you're ready to stop playing small and start honoring the incredible potential within you, then I need you to take action right now. First, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because the Mind Shelf is your headquarters for transformation, and you don't want to miss a single strategy that could change your life. Second, I want you to pick just one pillar from today's video and commit to improving it over the next 30 days. Don't try to tackle everything at once. Mastery comes from consistent focus. Share in the comments which pillar you're choosing and how you plan to develop it. Let's create a community of people who are committed to living at their maximum potential. Remember, your life is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. You have everything within you right now to create something extraordinary. The only question is, will you? Thank you for investing your time in yourself today. And I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue building the mind that builds the life of your dreams. Until then, keep growing, keep pushing, and keep living at full power.